Hello, welcome to the Saturday edition of Normalizing Rarities. Good morning or good evening if you're in the East. This is the, I'm hoping you're here for your Saturday fix of shiny, fossily things. I'm Francis and that's Fig. Cara's in the warehouse sorting out drama. No worries, we haven't lost anything. We are Africa's oldest and, most reputable wholesaler of minerals and fossils. That's Top Rock. Because we're a wholesaler, we do require a minimum order of 10 kilograms. You don't have to buy it all at the same time. You're more than welcome to stockpile. Apart from that, if you are new here, Coral will post our email address at the bottom section here in the comments. And please pop us an email. We'll help you set up an account and get you going. But if you want to claim, just write down the flat number. And that's it. We will contact you thereafter. We've got 3 Rhodo calcites in the sale today. Nice. Yes, I know. You guys who've been joining us for the Tuesdays and Thursday shows, competing with the Americans and their super fast servers. Yes, they haven't fallen on deaf ears. So there's an opportunity today to grab some of them. There's one Carolite and there's also one of the very unusual acicular aragonites. They're very cool. Apart from that, I think that's pretty much it, man. There aren't going to be any inserts because we're running a little late, so I'm going to do this in a shot and a go and not dilly-dally too much. The first flat we have are some beautiful blue lace agate standing freeforms. These are from Nsanje in Malawi. That's our Collins is the fellow there. He's been working with Nick and for Nick. In fact, Collins bought this place, probably a good 10 years ago, if not more. Yeah, so Collins, a regular feature of Top Rock. He's in Malawi. He's a Malawian, and he sources us these beautiful little agates. Gary, the Zimbabwean, is our lapidarist. He polishes them this beautifully. All right, this is flat 791. That's $63 for these 4 beautiful blue lace standing freeforms. Next up are 70 beautiful clear and bright double terminated crystals from Madagascar. Nick's got these down all over the show, really. He says it's lapidary stuff. It's good, very good A grade and even double A grade. So that's 70 of a lot. Flat 110. That's $69. For 70 from Madagascar's double terminated. Then we got some very interesting botryoidal malachite on chrysocolla plate. 2 specimens in this flat. This is from the Congo, Lakasi area. Look at that beautiful dark blue color. You can see here, this is remarkable where the malachite is separated from the chrysocolla. There's nice dark deep chrysocolla down there in the bottom. 2 of these specimens in flat number 774, $40 for 2 malacolas. That's a bargain. Next up, we got some rhodonite hearts. This is from Madagascar as well. African kingdom of the lapidary princes. They are leaps and bounds ahead of the rest of Africa as far as minerals are concerned, and especially the production thereof. And we like to get it produced in Madagascar. It's the one way that we consider ethical sourcing, is when the money stays in the country. That is flat 770, $37 for some rhodonite hearts. Next up, from Gokwe in Zimbabwe, we got 3 beautiful petrified wood spheres. Nice vug there. A little bit of not much juicy going on in there, but the vugs are still little gateways to the imagination. These 3 spears from Zimbabwe, that's 777, $32. Next up, some black tourmaline eggs from Madagascar. I'm just looking for a little bit of a Those little light lines, I don't know. We'll have a look at this when Cara's back from wherever she is right now. Sometimes these black tourmaline polished forms from Madagascar do contain little lines of calcite which light up very nicely beneath the UV. Flat 759, that's $34 for 6 black tourmaline eggs. Next up, we've got some dioptase, 12 dioptase in this flat. I'm going to guess that this is good grade to very good grade. That looks like A grade. That is beautiful. So there's a bigger, well, it's always going to be a bit of a mixed grade if you're buying wholesale from us, because we don't go out to the mines and only get the best stuff. We also get the less of the best stuff. Why, you ask? Well, because miners need to live, and they're not going to make a living if everyone and his elephant only gets the A-grade stuff. So yeah, sustainable sourcing, that's part of it. That's flat 767, $59, and I'm pretty right about that. A-grade, good, very good. Nice. $59 for dioptase is cheap. Next up, we've got some smoky amethysts from Buchenhout Hoek. This is a recent little batch that came through to us. Very nice. Usually they are light lilac. Usually the crystallization around the bases is a lot smaller than this, but these are absolutely beautiful. Very good to A grade. 24 of these crystals. That's smoky amethysts with limonite around the bases. That's flat 772, that's $92 for 24 of Buchenhout Hoek. Next up, some absolutely gorgeous Malagasy clusters, quartz clusters. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful formations. And rather clear. More often than not, the normal quartz clusters that come from Madagascar are rather bulky. These are quite superb. Nick's only got them down as good to very good grade. I quite like these. These are awesome. Well, that'll help the pricing, certainly, to be... That is $38 for 2 of these clusters. Flat 762. Next up, some... what appears... This is red hematoid from Karoi in Zimbabwe. There's this one's lovely, except it's got a hell of a... No, that's self-healing over there. They do clean up nicely. I'm not sure if these have been polished. Usually we don't get them polished, but recently there has been it is not polished, so that is grand, which means that looking at this cluster here is quite remarkable, because look at the clarity in there, man. That is beautiful. Large white phantoms there, red phantoms here all over the show. That's a beautiful little cluster. 4 clusters in this flat. That is come here. Flat 692. That's $48 for 4 hematoid clusters from Karoi. Next up, we've got some chrome muscovite from Zimbabwe. This recent batch has been quite interesting, because before they never had any UV qualities, but the recent batch certainly does. I might get an opportunity to show you later 6 of these chrome muscovite standing freeforms, $49, flat 726. Next up, some polychrome jasper mushrooms, 6 of them. I'm always having a look there. A bit of dragon scale. These are very popular polychrome jasper mushrooms. Little bit of scale happening there on the mushroom stem. Always good and heartening to see blue. Blue is the hardest variety to find in all jaspers. That is flat 723. That's $35 for 6 polychrome jasper mushrooms. Next up, we've got some small dragon tooth. These are dog tooth calcites from Lesotho, Albert Mountain specifically. Albert is a fellow that works here. He's got his wives and digging up crystals out of the Lesotho mountain where he resides. These are absolutely beautiful. Underneath the UV, these glow up a beautiful peachy pink color. That is 35 of these beautiful crystals for $38. So that's flat 786 for some Lesotho love. $38 for 35 dogtooth calcite crystals. Next up, very rare. This is pink calcite or rhodocalcite. This gets mined 4,000 feet beneath the ground, and it is a hell of a rarity. We've recently gotten a batch, and after that, there will be nothing. All right, look at those little formations there. That is beautiful. Dogtooth pink calcite. These also light up beautifully beneath the UV, all the way around the side there as well. Very nice flat. This is flat 711, $72 for two of Earth's bigger rarities. Not big, it's just a rarity. Right, flat number, next one. We're from the Iron Duke mine in Zimbabwe. We've got some black basalt with pyrite inclusions. 6 of these, well, there's a palm stone. This is more of a free form. That's a lot of pyrite. They are quite heavy. This is flat number 768 at $29 for some Pharaoh stone is what Nick dubbed them. Next up, we got some Buchanotuk. This is more, well, less traditional, but more traditional formations on them. That small crystallization around the bases. And these the spirit amethysts clusters have been covered in limonite, giving them a nice golden hue. 12 of these clusters, that's going to cost you $49. That's flat 728. Next up is a bit of a mixed bag, or mixed flat for that matter. There's the green opal from Madagascar. This is a Zimbabwean double terminated not lazulite, lepidocrosite. Why it is wrong with my head is buffering today. I'll come back there. This is Malagasy clear point. Nice veils in there, some rhodonite, polished only on one side. This looks like Zimbabwean rhodonite. They're usually a darker rouge. Rose quartz, pleasure one, pestle, whatever you want to call it. Teardrop. That's half a polished ammonite as well. This will be from Madagascar. Damn it, Francis. Lithium. It is. Just name escapes me. 10 of these will make your phone charge your phone. Right, this is flat number 678. $37 for 6 very beautiful little specimens. Next up, some banded agate. Some of these are beautiful. This is a lovely specimen here. I'm just looking for. I personally much in favor of dendritics. I love the patterns. You can get some. There are some nice dendritic patterns right beneath the surface. Beautiful flat. This is flat 637, $41 for the 6 agate standing freeforms. Next up, we got some labradorite from Madagascar as well. This is A grade, very good grade. 2 of these standing freeforms. Beautiful blue and gold flashes there. That is lovely. Look at that. Beautiful Labrador essence. This is flat number 793. That's $46 for the 2 Labradorites. Next up is a large Malagasy quartz cluster. This is, let me just see. What's Fig doing there? Yeah, it's causing all kinds of trouble. This is 7.23 kilograms of Malagasy cluster. The next got it down as very good 2A grade. It's flat number 796. That's $85 for that beautiful, beautiful quartz cluster. Next up, we've got a verdite hippo, accompanied by another verdite hippo, but this verdite hippo has got quite a lot of ruby corundum. This is probably the nightlife hippo, and that's the day shift hippo. These two hippos will cost you $35. That's flat 785. And for a quick sip of water. Next up, we have this is the more traditional Buchenhout fairy quartz, spirit quartz, that's a spirit amethyst, two beautiful clusters. And I'm actually going to grab those other little solar quartz, is what Nick calls them, just to show you the formations and how similar they are. Let's just grab that one. Oh, here's another one, more traditional, but we'll get there. So this is the more traditional, beautiful A-grade spirit quartz. And it is covered in limonite. So put that there. These two clusters are going to cost you all of $54. So that is flat 800. Next up, we've got some more blue lace agate freeforms, standing freeforms. There's a lovely vug with insights to more druzy. This is a very nice flat, man. Look at that beautiful blue lace. All that lovely juicy on the inside. Often they also come with a fair amount of dog tooth calcite in amongst the juicy, but not so much with the speck. That's a beautiful flat. Flat 802, $60 for the three blue lace standing freeforms. Then another option with the smoky amethyst little crystals from, not little, these large windows into the smoky amethysts from Buchenhout. This is 12 in this here, a nice limonite around the base. That's flat 809, $56 for the 12 smoky amethysts. Next up, some very nice pink and gemmy rose quartz flames from Madagascar. It's very nice and gemmy. Let me just check. Nick's got these down as medium good to very good. So, very wrong here. Suppose you don't want limonite in your rose quartz. This is flat number 808, $37, which sort of kind of, does, that's $37 for rose quartz is extremely cheap, but that's grade dependent. Happy days. Then we've got another rhodo calcite, pink calcite from the Mashamba West mine in the Congo. Two specimens. So just take some time. These little dark green specks, that's Kolwezinite, that forms on top of the calcite. Kolwezinite named because, well, yes, it comes from Kolwezi, a region in the southern provinces of the Congo. It's very, very special stuff. This is flat 792. It's $82 for the rhodo calcite. Nice. Mashamba West. Then we've got some beautiful dioptase from the Congo as well. There's three large specimens. Look at that. That is stunning. That is special. That's just one of them. Always want to be looking for those large, nice gems. That is really nice. Oh, and then you've got one. That's what it looks like from a distance. A bit of a dioptase pizza slice where the crust has all the dioptase. That's superb. Very nice. This is flat number 805. That's going to cost you $201. Next up, also from the Congo, we got some freeform Malacola. 12 of these little specimens. That is the beautiful Chrysocolla. Oh, look at those beautiful veins. That is nice, man. Here's one that seems to be only malachite. So there's one just malachite, and the rest pretty much have, yeah, there we go, a little bit of chrysocolla on them as well. Flat number 721, $55 for 12 polished malacola freeforms. Next up from Madagascar, we've got some beautiful amethyst points. A bit of smokiness in there as well. That's a really nice, dark, smoky amethyst twin point. This is good to very good grade, so it's coming quite cheaply at $33, $789. Nice flat for $33. Next up, we got some iolite, water sapphire, or cordiorite, whatever you'd like to call them. Hell of a rarity. These are from Madagascar. Quite tricky to find the beautiful electric kind of blue, what do you call it, veins. They kind of jump at you. You've got to catch them in the light. There's quite a lot of iolite in here. Cordiorite. There we go. But yeah, glossy spheres don't help much with the reflections. Alas, these two iolites will cost you $44. That's flat 813. Next up, we got some just labradorite polished one side onlys. There's 6 of these specimens. It's always nice to see what it looks like when it's rough, and you can see, man, look at that Labrador. Oh, cheese and rice. Cheese and rice. Didn't see anything. All right, less playing and yeah. Don't let it drop, Francis. I've yet to break anything on the show, and I don't want to break that record either. 6 of these beautiful little one-side polished onlys will cost you $30. That's flat 795. I just like to see the other side, man. That's cool. Imagine you having seen this for the first time, like you're digging around, and suddenly you hit a pocket of this, and it's all, oh my word, that is weird and wonderful. I suppose back in the days there must have been a fair element of superstition as well. Oh, geez, look at that. Give me the rough stuff, man. Anyway, moving on. 2 largish cobbed watermelon fluorites from Namibia. We do mine this ourselves, or did it a while ago. Definitely, oh, look at that blue, man. That is stunning. Yeah, definitely for you guys with your polishing wheels. Happy days. Right, this is flat number 803. That's $27 for 2 large watermelon fluorite specimens. Then we've got some more solar quartz Buchenhout covered in limonite. 12 of these crystals and 11 of these crystals, and one has just gone all rogue hematite on us. Look at that iron. That's pretty special, man. This is flat 788. That's $40 for a flat of 11 limonite colored solar quartz crystals and 1 rogue rebellious hematite job. Next up, some smaller dragon's teeth. There are 26 in this flat. A small dogtooth calcite from Lesotho. They do light up, as I said before. This flat is $27. Flat is 801. That's for $27 for 26. Well, 26 for $27. Nice. All right. Next up, we got some silky malachite, which seems like a bang average quality grade flat. There are 41 specimens in here. That's really nice. So this one here is a saving grace of this flat. Little ones, lots of little ones. Oh, look at the chatoyancy on that. That is beautiful, man. That's very nice. 41 of these malachite, silky malachite specimens for $31. That's flat 807. Next up, some, well, not quite clear. Some of these are quite smoky. This is Malagasy quartz points. A lot of veils. That one's veily. This one's very interesting. Looks like it grew alongside some iron, obviously. That's a nice double terminated crystal there. And I'm kind of grateful that this hasn't been polished, because that's really pretty. And then you've got those veils there as well. Nice specimen. Slightly smoky point, also lots of veils. Bit of limonite in there. Here's a rainbow of note. Let's see if I can catch that. No, it doesn't want to be caught, but I can see it from here though. No. All right. 6 of these beautiful points. Oh, look at these veils. All right, this is flat number 812. That's $43 for 6 points. Next up, some classic traditional libethenite. This is an interesting specimen where the libethenite has gone all the way around. Very nice crystalline formations. A bit of malachite there. Chrysocolla edges. On dolomite. That's very nice. That's flat 123, $37 for that little collector's item. Then we've got some purpurite. It's partly polished. You can see the metallic nature of it. These are very hard to produce. We also cover it in one, excuse me, a layer of resin to really bring out that luscious purple color. How beautiful is that? Also lends itself to a little bit of a purple chatoyancy. 6 of these resin-coated specimens will cost you $47. That's flat 704. Next up, some traditional Bukanoto clusters. 6 of these beauties from the little town that pretty much sits on the border between Limpopo and Mpumalanga. Nice limonite base here as well. Cara calls it fairy quartz because it shines. Right. That's flat 784, $47. Sure, I need some water. Please excuse me. Yo. Right, then we have some septorite eggs, 5 of them to be specific. These are from Mahajanga in the southern part of eastern coastline of Madagascar. Kai's going to quickly take over while I kill the frog on my throat.
Hello guys, Francis has just shown you the septorite spheres. These are very good to A grade. And there's 5 of these, and this is box 781 for $41. Then the next box up is some Druzy Chrysocolla. Nick has graded these very good to A. There's 2 in this box. And this is box 782 for $43. Then down the middle, we have these lovely spirit quartz cluster. There are some breaks on here from Book and Hood Hook, with that lovely limonite base and the amethyst top. This is 1.51 kgs, and this is box 780 for $54. Then there's this lovely diaptase with malachite. All sorts of unusual. Good morning, good morning.
Morning, morning.
Nice gemmy diaptase there. And it's a quite an unusual one. Very unusual. Oh, focus you. Doesn't want to focus. Alright, that is box 790, $103, and that weighs 1.57 kgs. Then this spinel leaf. This has been carved into a leaf, and this is box 799 for $39. Francis, you ready to take over again?
Yeah.
Surviving?
Barely. Thank you very much. Attention off me. Thanks.
All right. Off we go to the next trolley.
Are we done here?
We're done here. We've done spinel leaf, we've done diaptase, we've done spirit amethyst.
How cool is this bladed
It's
malachite,
so
man?
crazy, man. Off you go.
Right. Last trolley, and we're going to start off with the third rhodocalcite specimen from Mashamba West Mine. This rarity finds its way here. I think it's probably 6,000 kilometers south of the Congo. This one specimen is going to cost you $120. That's a flat 436 for some pink calcite. Then we got some more Book and Hood Hook, the traditional light lilac with the crystallized base. Here's a lovely little bit of hematite right there, cheekily sneaking in at the top. These six are going to cost you $55. That's flat 747. Next up, some really nice rough and natural blue lace agate. There are three largest specimens. That's a nice crystallization there. We've recently gotten a few of these with a kind of an amethyst base as well that shines through this quartz layer. This is flat number 685. That's $32 for the three natural blue lace agates. Next up is another very big rarity. This is from Etoile mine in the Congo. It's basically French for star. It's a very old, very reputable mine. This is carolite on top of a beautiful calcite matrix. And those little flecks of gold there, chalcopyrite. This is a very, very, very special little item, and I do believe it's probably the last carolite we have. It's flat, and I'll tell you what, that's only going to cost $43. So, yeah, flat 407. There you go. Good luck, servers. Next up, polychrome jasper spheres. These two large spheres, I think they're almost a kilogram each. That is one beaut. The other one has got a profuse amount of dragon scale. That is hell of a rare. That is, 5% only of a polychrome jasper has these beautiful dragon scaly kind of pattern. That is flat number 706, $43 for two very special polychrome jasper spheres. Next up, we got some sodalite Chinese gods. There are 7 gods. I have no idea god of what or who. This fella here looks like he's the god of spankings. Yeah. This little god here looks like he's a jolly fella. I reckon he's got a nice appetite. God of a good reduction sauce. Here's a fella that looks a lot like Gandalf, so he must be the god of sorcery. Well done, Francis. That was authentic. This little fella here, he's looks like a hammer, so that's the god of carpentry, maybe. Oh yeah, no, this guy's a wanderer. Also, kind of resembles, not as serious as Gandalf over here, but definitely has an air of I don't know. He looks like he goes to the pub a little bit, so that must be the god of beer. Oh, god of music. Yes, this is an easy one. Or god of Chinese banjo. Oh yes, the butcher. Oh, he's a good fella. I like him. Anyway, seven Chinese gods for $68. That's flat 763. Then we got two beautiful, largish Book and Hotuk clusters. Interesting termination there. Three of them, and then a large one with a lot of limonite at the base. Both these together are about 2 kilograms, and they're going to cost you $66. That's flat 720. Next up, some rhodonite spheres from Madagascar. There's 4 of them in this flat. Nice, shiny, beautiful rhodonite and manganese magic. That's $56 for the 4 spheres, flat 766. Then some authentic limonite, beautiful limonite specimens. Ooh, look, this is look at that. That's a beautiful vug right there. Let's just cross over here. That's those little specks there. That's goethite in the making. That's a beautiful specimen here. Oh, all the way around the sides. Here's look at these inclusions here. These beautiful little goethite specks. These 2 limonite specimens are going to cost you $35. That's flat 668. 2 beautiful limonite and goethite specs. Right, so this was A grade to very double A grade, which is uncommon for verdite with ruby corundum. 12 of these beautiful specimens. That's $51. That's pretty special, man. I don't think I've ever seen double A grade rankings on these, but that must be a lot of ruby corundum. Next up, we've got some very pretty little Malagasy geodes, agate geodes. Agate, and then you've got the amethyst in the middle there. That is pretty as. Nice little flats. Haven't seen these for a while. Oh, look at that. That vug there has a beautiful crystal, or many crystals inside there. There you go, that beautiful banding and then the amethyst in the middle. Very nice. This is flat 060, $27 only. Nice. Next up, some blue lace agate standing freeforms. We've had, I think this will be the 3rd flat today. They are real pretty. These 6 standing freeforms will cost you $66. Nice, $11 for a standing freeform. Bargain. Flat 773. Next up, this is a nice silicate chrysocolla specimen that's got a bit of a waxy look to it. That is druzy on the top. A bit of a malachite base there as well. 3 of these specimens. There's chrysocolla covered in druzy. Oh, look at that. Like a bit of a layer of ice over the chrysocolla. 3 of these specimens will cost you $55. That's flat $765. Then we've got some Malagasy points. We earlier had 75 double terminated. Here we've got some just standing points. Not all of them are clear and bright. This has a bit of limonite. This over here seems to have the same kind of limonite veil. Let's see, there's a couple of 1 or 2 smokies. This one's a bit chipped, which is inevitable on a flat of 70. It's next got this down to good grade, very good A grade, and that's going to cost $55. That's flat 769. Then we've got some more dogtooth calcite from Lesotho. Here's a nice one with a druzy base. Look at that, that is real pretty. That's 20 of these. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's 20 of these beautiful little calcite specimens. They'll cost you $26 only. That's flat 778 for 20 dogtooth calcite. Then there's an interesting one. This is diaptase with kind of a chrysocolla shell. Is it malachite? And a lot of vug filled with diaptase. That's pretty special. There's stretch the way back there. Yeah, my light is on. Very pretty. That's just the one. There's 2. This is the other. This flat's going to cost you $120. That's flat 760. Next up, some smoky amethyst points. 2 of these from Madagascar. Ooh, is that 2? No, I lie. There's 3. And they've obviously counted wrong. Well, there's a bonus. There's 3 of these little points. Smoky amethysts. Is this? Yeah. There's a bit of a larger one with like 3 terminations. That's very nice. This 3 of these are going to cost you $36. That's a bargain. That's flat 775. Next up, some large window pale lilac, hematite base and limonite base. Jeez, this is a hell of a nice flat, man. This is there's a bit of a 1, 2, 3 terminations there. And look at that. That is special, man. That is bright yellow limonite and red hematite. This is an awesome flat. Oh, there we go. We've got some goethite as well there. Very nice flat, and that's only $40. Flat 743. Right, Cora's messaged me and says we are running out of time. Dramatically, this is a circular aragonite on top of a druzy coated dolomite. That's why it's so nice and red. 3 specimens in here. Very special, very weird. I've never seen aragonite like this before. Oh, look at that. That is pretty special, man. These 3 specimens are going to cost you $54. That's flat 771. Next up, some metallurite shields. If anything, there are 6 of these beautiful specimens from Mtorashanga. This is quite a thick one. They usually come quite thinly plated, partly polished. This flat's going to cost you $43. That's flat 719. Then we've got some larger dragon teeth here, 12 of them from Lesotho. Beautiful, these. That's $36 for flat 705.
UV room?
Yeah, Cora,
Let's
UV
go.
room. And now I'm going to do the ones in the middle. Plus, I wanted you to take these. Yeah, I just want to check the tourmaline sometimes has calcite in. Then second to last is this very weird bladed malachite and dioptase specimen. It is spectacular. Look at the large gems over there. But all round, that is a beautiful, weird, something different kind of specimen. And that's flat number 776. That's $72 only. That is pretty damn special, man. And then lastly, we got a large-ish, beautiful chrysocolla covered in druzy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful specimen in malachite base. You can see that druzy just shining through. And I need to hustle. I know we're running out of time, but look at that. Oh man, that is just stunning. But it's not cheap. They never are. That's $191 for flat 724. And off to the UV room we hustle. Hey fella. Gonna miss that one. It's been a friend for a little while. Yeah. Guys are doing overtime on Saturday because they have busy. There we go. Right. Right, into the UV room. Light goes. What was that? I must come past you. Righto. Right, flashlight off. And here we go. Right, first up, we've got these beautiful little chrome muscovite jobs. As you can see, there is, that is very cool, man. I am familiar with the blue calcite sort of glow, but I have no idea what the orange would be. That is real pretty. That's wicked. 6 of those, remember? And then we go on to the calcite, the pink calcite. It just gets angrier and pinker beneath the UV. Very nice. Next up. Oh, this is the carolite. So this is the carolite. Whoa, check that out, Cora. It's angry. It's kind of, gee, I can't believe my finger isn't burning. That is wicked. Wicked. Okay, moving on. Right, some of the watermelon fluorite.
It's good, Francis.
What do you mean it's good?
Well, wicked is green, good is pink, according to the film Wicked.
Whatever. I'm trying to wean myself off Disney since, I don't know, I was 12.
Universal.
Okay, whatever. Right, there's the Orbit Mountain calcite, the dog-tooth ones. They're beautiful. There's more over here. Naturally, they're all going to just light up a nice, well, this is a bit of an orange peach. But there we go. And these, I just wanted to experiment with these. These are the black tourmaline eggs, and I don't see
They're a bit hopeless.
Yeah, no, they're about as attractive as my big toe. Not very attractive. All right, then this is the 8 AA grade verdite with the ruby corundum. As you can see, there's enough ruby corundum in here to power Harari all on its own. Very nice flat, this. That's so cool, man. And then, oh, yeah, there we go. More ruby corundum on the night shift hippo. Day shift hippo has nothing on night time. All right, there we go, guys. Happy days. And Cora's bashed herself on I think that's buffalo. All right, guys, happy days. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Saturday. See you on Tuesday for another riveting episode of Normalizing Rarities.